Imagine walking into a room. You haven't said a word. You haven't made a mistake. You haven't insulted a soul. Yet you feel it. The cold stare. The hostility. The unexplained animosity radiating from someone you barely know. Picture this. You replay the interaction. You search for the misstep. Did I say something wrong? Did I look at them the wrong way? You start questioning your own character. But stop. What if I told you that you are the villain in their story, simply because you exist? Psychologically, it's not about you. It never was. You are just the screen onto which they project their own internal war. Today, we're diving into the psychology of projection. We're going to shatter the mirror. Welcome back. Today, we are exploring the 6 core reasons people direct unwarranted hate toward you. This is the antidote to the brain rot that tells you everything is your fault. Psych research calls this projection. It's a defense mechanism. The reality is, your very existence, your energy, your achievements, they act as an unintentional trigger. You become a living, breathing symbol of something missing within them. We're going to break down why this happens, so you can stop absorbing poison that wasn't brewed for you. Let's go back to the root causes. Number 1. You are a mirror to their unfulfilled selves. This is fundamental. When someone looks at you, they don't just see you. They see the qualities they wish they possessed but haven't cultivated. When they see your confidence, they aren't just seeing a self-assured individual. They are being confronted with their own timidity. When they witness your success, they feel the crushing weight of their own stagnation. Psychologically, this comparison is excruciating. It hurts. And to process that internal pain requires humility, a lot of it. Most people aren't ready for that. Result? They shatter the mirror. Rather than saying, "I wish I was brave like that," it is far easier to say, "They are arrogant. They are fake. They are too much." They project negativity onto you to distort the reflection. It's a shield. They choose to resent you because it is less painful than confronting their own inaction. Number 2. You unintentionally activate their deepest insecurities. Everyone carries a collection of tender spots, hidden wounds. You, without any intention, might possess a quality that presses directly on one of these bruises. Does this ring true? Your natural ability to socialize might highlight their profound loneliness. Your physical fitness might remind them of their struggle with discipline. The pain they feel is real, but the source is old. Because admitting their vulnerability is threatening, they assign blame to the external trigger. You become the scapegoat for a pain that existed long before you entered the room. The more at ease you appear in the very area they feel weak, the more intense the hate. Your peace is an insult to their turmoil. Number 3. You possess what they secretly covet. At its core, much of the world's unexplained hate is simply jealousy wearing a mask of moral indignation. Admitting jealousy is humiliating. It's an admission of inferiority. So the ego protects itself. It reframes the narrative. Instead of acknowledging, "I want that," they convince themselves you are undeserving. They must have cheated. They just got lucky. They are manipulative. Psychologically, this turns their hate into something righteous. They aren't jealous. They are judging you. Tearing you down levels the playing field in their mind. But remember, their inability to celebrate you is a reflection of their scarcity mindset, not a flaw in your character. Number 4. You refuse to be controlled. Some individuals navigate the world with a desperate need to control their environment to feel safe. They write scripts for everyone around them. When you enter their orbit and refuse to play the role they assigned you, it's a threat. Setting boundaries, expressing a dissenting opinion, making life choices they disapprove of. For a controlling person, this isn't autonomy, it's rebellion. When their manipulation fails, frustration transforms into animosity. Here is the truth. They don't hate you for who you are. They hate you for who you refuse to become for them. This is common in families or old friendships. By choosing your own path, you disrupt the system they built for their comfort. If you step out of line, you become the enemy. Number 5. You represent their lost potential. For many, life is a series of closed doors and abandoned dreams. They chose safety. They chose the path of least resistance. And they told themselves a story. That dream was impossible anyway. Then, you come along. You took the risk they were too afraid to take. You built the life they convinced themselves was out of reach. Your success proves that the dream was possible. It proves that their situation is a result of their fear, not fate. That realization is devastating. It is far easier to resent you than to sit with the weight of their own regret. You are a walking, talking embodiment of the road not traveled, and they hate you for reminding them of what they gave up. Finally, number 6. Your happiness threatens their misery. There is a strange comfort in misery. It validates the belief that life is inherently unfair and difficult. It creates a club of the perpetually disappointed. Your genuine happiness? It destroys that narrative. If you are happy, it implies that misery is not the default setting. It hints that happiness might be a choice. And if it's a choice, then they are responsible for their own suffering. That is a terrifying thought. To protect their worldview, they must attack your joy. They will call it fake. They will try to extinguish it. Because if they can prove your happiness isn't real, their misery remains valid. So, what's the takeaway? The hostility you face is not a verdict on your worth. It is a projection of their struggle. You are the mirror. You are the trigger. Do not dim your light to make their darkness comfortable. Does this ring true? Drop a comment. What experience shaped your understanding of this? Like if you're ready to stop absorbing other people's poison. Subscribe for more deep dives into human psychology, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay grounded.